First to take the oath of office is District 1 Council Member James Rogers, whose oath will be administered by John Rogers, Notary Public. Council Member Rogers will be accompanied by his wife Megan and daughter Sadie. Would you please step up to the landing?
What does it say, John?
I'll tell you. James, raise your right hand, please. Please repeat after me. I, James Rogers, do solemnly affirm
I, James Rogers, do solemnly affirm
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Utah,
and the Constitution of the State of Utah,
and that I will discharge the duties
and I will discharge the duties
of my office with fidelity.
of my office with fidelity.
Thank you. That will do.
James just had the key to the city placed on his lapel. He's going to sign his oath, and then he's going to take a few minutes to speak with you. Congratulations, James.
Thank you. Well, there are a few things different today than there was 4 years ago. I'm wearing a coat. 4 years ago, I wasn't wearing a coat and it was awfully cold. I've lost a few hair up here, gained a few here. I've widened out a little bit, but I think that comes with age and with beauty, is what I'm told. It is such a tremendous honor to be here with all of you today. I can't believe it has already been 4 years since I first experienced an inauguration. That was such a memorable time for me and for my family. You can't help but feel the significance of office when you are surrounded by so many people who invest so much into our community. I just need to thank my wife, my children, my family, our friends, with all the stuff they've put up with over the past 4 years. We've got 4 more to go. But I feel this is one of the most important aspects of any inauguration, which is the oath of office. It represents an opportunity for an elected official to demonstrate their commitment to all the people who have supported them for the last 4 years. I have been entrusted by my friends and neighbors from Salt Lake City's District 1 to safeguard their interests and represent them in the way that benefits and improves our community. I have strived to do that in the best way I know how, which is by listening. Just like our friend who's over there yelling across the street. Everyone turn around and wave to him. Hello! Whether it was chatting with parents at a Rose Park Little League baseball game or discussing interventions, strategies, and next steps with community members at Night Out Against Crime, I have tried to really get to know the collective mind and the residents of District 1. Paul Ryan has said that every successful individual knows that his or her achievements depends upon a community of persons working together. I know that the key of successes we have realized over the past 4 years is a direct result of the community engagement that we enjoy in Salt Lake. The lifeblood of any community is powered by energy, virtue, and intelligence of its citizens. For the last 4 years, representing Salt Lake City's District 1, I have had the opportunity of working with citizens who demonstrate an abundance of each. The author George Eliot once stated, "What do we live for if it is not to make life less difficult for each other?" I love this quote because I think it really captures the spirit of civic engagement. I have the unique pleasure of working directly with 4 of the most amazing areas in Salt Lake City. My monthly meetings with the communities of Rose Park, Fair Park, Jordan Meadows, and West Point are some of the most enjoyable aspects of the City Council service. These community councils embody what George Eliot suggests in working tirelessly to identify ways to make life less difficult and more gratifying for residents in their communities. Their input and collaboration on issues facing District 1 have been invaluable. They play a key role in how I address the needs and develop strategic planning for our community. Over the last 4 years, there have been a number of important developments that have impacted residents of District 1. The northwest quadrant of the district has become an important economic hub and has the potential to become one of the most significant economic forces in the state. 2 of the largest projects in the state of Utah are currently taking place in the northwest quadrant of our district. The investment in the new airport should generate further growth in industry for residents in the area. District 1's fingerprints are all over the development of the northwest quadrant projects. Engagement from residents and local governments have ensured that these will be successful projects for years to come and provide a tremendous benefit to the residents of the area. While the airport will be an amazing edifice, our community, which has served as the true gateway for the city, will continue to play an integral role in shaping the perception of our state. Through good policy and local oversight, we will ensure the community continues to successfully fulfill this important role and function. With all of these large-scale developments occurring, it is easy for us to forget that it is really the small and simple things that create a fabric of a community. Though they may be much less recognized and celebrated, the construction of the fitness track at Rose Park Elementary and the improvement of the Redwood Meadows create safe and engaging areas for residents to interact, develop, and support healthy living, and generate thriving and more livable locations for residents to get together and enjoy one another's company. I am proud to have played a part in the addition of social workers and police officers, which will do so much to improve our community. Since historic West High School was first built, there has never been a dedicated bridge for students to cross the railroad tracks. I'm excited about the new elevated pedestrian bridge that will ensure the safety of our students and residents. The North Temple Jordan River Trail Bridge is another exciting development because it not only improves transit in an eco-friendly manner, but because it encourages recreation in our district. This accomplishment has been over 50 years in the making and will provide a tangible benefit to our community. I am so optimistic about the future outlook of our city, and I'm truly excited to work with many newly elected officials and representatives. However, I would feel remiss if I didn't take a moment to identify the tremendous efforts of some former elected officials. First, former Mayor Ralph Becker, Community Council members Stan Penfold, Lisa Adams, Luke Garrett, and Kyle Amalfa. None of the aforementioned projects and successes would have been as effective without the commitment and support from these great leaders. Having personally served as chair and vice chair while on the council and knowing the commitment that such service requires, I want to commend them. I want to commend them for their countless hours that they have spent in service to Salt Lake City and its residents. I am grateful for all of these things. One thing that on my chairship was the thought, go big or go home. And it's continuing in District 1, as you can see in the projects that I've identified, but that's all it is. We go big or we go home because I love my home. I love Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is my home. And council members, thank you, Lisa and Stan. Go big or go home. This better not be the last that we hear of you two, so thank you.